Yeah. One time for the city.
Yo, what up, y'all? What's good, man? What's good? New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets. Part yeah. It is the second time we are seeing our New York Knicks against the Brooklyn Nets this season. What's good, everybody? It's your boy CK2K. Give it up for your damn selves, man. We're here for yet another play-by-play. Man, what a weekend, right? It feels like everybody surrounded by the New York Knicks are in shambles, man. I'm talking about the fan base in particular. Takes from Wazoo, rumors from Wazoo, everything possible being thrown around our New York Knicks here tonight or this past weekend. But all we need to know is that we got to get ourselves back on track on the court tonight against the Brooklyn Nets. So I hope you guys are good, man. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell as well. Don't forget to like the stream. Shout out to everybody in the building, whether you're over on Twitch, Twitter, or here on YouTube. I'm glad to see you guys, man. What's up? What's up? Who's here, man? Who's first? Who is first? You know how they people still do this on YouTube. I still get that comment regularly. First, Curtis West was first. Shout out to Curtis West in the building. Shout out to member Chef Curtis West, that is. Russell Whiskey here. I see you. Nostalgic Nick. I'm watching. Thomas Donnery. K. Dot, what up? Who am I missing? Brightest Future. I see you. Jay Mullen. Anthony Y5R50. That's a name. Mr. JD. What up? What up? What up? RGT in the building. What up, RGT? Show love to RGT, man. Shout out to Sky Zoo for you. You're unknown. Blue and orange, everything. What's good? J Rose, what up? Wisdom, what up? JT Riddick in the building. Just Bruce in the building. Get it, Ant in the building. What up, man? Riggs, what up? Let me show some love to Twitch, man. Twitch, what we doing? Shout out to those over on Twitch. Shout out to those over on Twitter. I did not update this record. That record is not right because we are right now as a team 9-6. So my record is correct, but I gotta update that I am 4-2 currently. No, 5-2. I'm 5-4 here and 4-2 on KFT. Let's update right real quick. We gotta update these records, man. We gotta update these records, man. You guys answer the poll because if you guys have not heard, if you guys are not aware, my frustrations are with this team's raggedy defense. So my poll to you guys is simple. How many points do you think the Knicks are giving up to the Brooklyn Nets tonight? Right now, the winning vote is 100 to 110. I think that's a fair vote, but what says you if you haven't already voted? I would love to go over that in a second. Let me update the records real quick. So I am 5-4 here, and over on KFTV, we are currently 4-2 after broadcasting the L to the Orlando Magic. Don't play the music. Run the intro. I see you, JT. I see you. All the heavyweights come to show respect. Amen, man. Yeah, all the real ones, all the day ones. We here, man. We here. Mikal 30 ball tonight back in Brooklyn. I'd like that. I'd like Mikal Bridges to get some looks in the fourth quarter. How about that? How about that? We just go away from him when it comes to the fourth quarter. Don't matter how hot he shoots. We don't even look his direction. Here we go. Mike Brown is dirt. Here we go. As I mentioned, we are all over the place with our takes right now. Everybody and their mama praying and hoping that the Knicks swap Karl-Anthony Towns for Anthony Davis now. It used to be Giannis Antetokounmpo when those rumors were around, but now with Ian Begley reporting that the Knicks will possibly be keeping their eye on the Anthony Davis situation, Knicks fans want the swap. That should have been the poll. That should have been the real poll. I should have made that the poll. But I guess I'm probably saving that for Wednesday's game against Charlotte. Let me get the game up to see where we are at. Make sure we haven't started just yet. Pregame still going. Yep. Looking forward to belt buckle like. You talking about belt to belt to A. Whatever improves the team. You know what else could improve the team? Time. Time could improve this team too. But look, I cannot say I'm not frustrated as well. It has been very frustrating to view how our New York Knicks have been playing as of late. So definitely with you guys on something needing to be shaken up. But we'll see, man. Let me just update this logo real quick. Got to update the Knicks logo real quick. And we're going to get the box score up. Here we go. All right. Starting fives have been announced. Both teams doing their dance, getting ready to start. We're seeing a new starting five today. We know no Mitchell Robinson, as it was broadcasted earlier. Mitch Robinson out today. He was questionable, but then ruled out. So today it looks like, and also Landry Shamet ruled out today. Now, there has not been an official report on how long he will be gone. So hopefully that's good news, but we'll see as time will tell. But right now, with three big pieces out for the New York Knicks in Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Landry Shamet in the rotation tonight, we have the starting lineup of Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Karl Anthony Towns. Like it or nah for the starting five tonight. Let me know your thoughts about that. But we were about to get this one underway. What we got? Nets on a back-to-back with playing in Toronto yesterday. No excuse for not beating the brains in. I agree with you on that, RGT, but we'll see. Knicks like to, play with our emotions. Regardless of the situation, we'll see how Mike Brown, the Knicks, turn things around as the Nets won the tip. Alley-oop to Claxton. Claxton just couldn't get up there for the alley-oop dunk. Hart with the extra effort throws it out of bounds. Deflected by Claxton. The score is 0-0. Away we go. Knicks with the ball, moving things up. Brunson picked up by Terrence Mann. Screen set from Towns. Nope, not really, as Mann is still on Brunson. Brunson looking around, trying to get Towns. Towns really needs a bounce-back game. Nice spin move, and that is the way to get things going. Clowney, okay defender. So Towns should be able to eat against the likes of Clowney. Myself and a few people have challenged Karl Anthony Towns to be a little bit better on some of these matchups that he's had. We've seen him get, matched up a little too well by the likes of Kyle Kuzma. I bring up all the time as MPJ makes a fadeaway jumper. But like Kyle Kuzma and Jaime Jaquez have been marking up Karl Anthony Towns a little too easily for my liking. I need Towns to continue and be a little bit more dominant. So hopefully the challenge will be answered tonight. Towns getting us started, going for another one. Float game up. Looks like the foul was before the shot, so it will not count. But Towns getting it to fall. Good for the mental. Towns going to be going to the line. We'll see. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're a little under 100. People getting in here slowly but surely. Brunson going to the line. A technical free throw will be taken. Brunson gets it to fall. I think the technical was on Coach Fernandez. I don't know entirely what he said, but the camera's zooming in on Jordan Fernandez. We'll see what that is, but free throw, the technical free throw is down. Huck in the doghouse. He has to earn those minutes, man. Defense starting off raggedy. We got lucky. 3-2 is the score. Towns picked up by Clowney. Towns handing it off to Bridges. Arid pass, but Knicks able to get it back. Bridges looking at the hoop, finding Brunson. Brunson going to fire even with the outstretched-handed man because of the time left on the clock. Towns rebound. Can't get either of his putbacks to fall. And here comes the Nets going the other way. 3-2 still the score. Ugly pass from Claxton to Porter Jr. And here we go. Demon. I forgot how I'm supposed to say his name properly, but I'm going to be calling him Demon. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name the way he wants us to pronounce his name. That's not happening. That's not happening. Let me get the box. I just realized that the box score ain't up for you guys. I know some of you guys want to see the box score, so let me get that going. There we go. Box score available. 3-2 is still the score, though, so there's not much to be added to the box score outside of missed shots. All right, 5 on 5, excuse me. We got Brunson guarding Terrence Mann. Mann finding Claxton. Mann on the drive. Wide open Demon. 3 from the corner. That one doesn't fall. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. McBride, who missed the game in Orlando due to feeling ill, gets the fast break bucket to fall. Glad to see him feeling better, not missing too much time with whatever illness he was dealing with. McBride getting his first shot to fall. But look at Porter Jr. Doesn't matter how good of a defender you are, he is going to get his shot off. And he's going to shoot it aplenty. That one going down 4-5 is the score. Knicks still up by 1. Brunson finding Bridges. Bridges on the drive. Bridges to Hart. Hart back over to Deuce. Deuce thinking about it. He puts the ball on the ground. Demon doing a great job defensively on him. Deuce, extra pass to Hart. Hart finding Bridges. Bridges with the fake for the mid-range pull. And Bridges gets the nice mid-ranger to fall. And the Knicks continuing with their lead, excuse me. Like that fake by Bridges, and we like him pulling for that shot right there. Claxton picked up by Karl-Anthony Towns. Claxton going right over him, blocked by Towns, but the foul will be called. Karl-Anthony Towns getting his fouls started. You know, Towns, that is one of the biggest negatives of his game, is he just racks up fouls at a very, very aggressive rate, and that's his first one for the game, but we're showing a replay here. We love seeing Deuce McBride getting active and scoring in this one. Free throws coming up for Brooklyn. What up, Squid? Hope you're good, man. Chuck in the building. He said, Cat gonna hit 60. Chuck believes in Karl-Anthony Towns turning this thing around. Yeah, Chuck, I would like to see that. I don't know if he will, but I would love to see Cat score in bunches at a good percentage. That is all I'm asking for the big bodega here tonight. All I'm asking for. If you can give me a nice high 20, 30-piece type game off some good percentage, off some good shots, things we could celebrate against this lowly Brooklyn team, I'll be happy. Deuce not able to get that layup to fall. Great sidestep, but can't finish the lay. Here comes Noah Clowney. Lob pass over Porter Jr. He saves it to Demon. Great play out of nothing there. Turns into a 3-ball by Man. And this is just a trend for the New York Knicks. You get 5 solid minutes of the Knicks getting some buckets, but then they allow these teams to get right back in it quick and in a hurry. And just like that, Brooklyn now holding on to their first lead of the game. Interesting pass from Deuce, but it gets to Towns regardless. Towns driving. He goes up for a big one, fouled by the rookie. And now Towns should be getting free throws. But Towns, by his reaction, he might not be getting free throws. It might not be a shooting foul, which would be an interesting call. Been seeing that a lot throughout the NBA in this early window of the season. A lot of things that should be called shooting fouls have not been, and that is what happened right there. Brunson, who has space, step back, pulls the 3-ball, going to be strong, rebounded by the Knicks. No, but it's going to be extra effort back to Brooklyn. One man to beat. Porter loses the handle. Good defense from Hart. Hart now 4-on-4. Bridges extra pass to Brunson. Brunson can't corral it. Brunson still going to the rim. Loses his own handle. Bounces it to Bridges. Bridges with space. He finds Hart. Hart now with the drive. Hart thinks about pulling it, and the Knicks can't come away with the bucket on that possession. A lot of second, third efforts from the New York Knicks, but we're not able to score there. Terrence Mann using the screen. Mann looking around. He finds Clowney for his first 3 attempt of the game. That one no good. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks looking to tie this one up. Cross-court pass to Brunson. Brunson picked up by Claxton. He's going to like this matchup. Not going to work. Claxton doing a great job staying put. McBride back to Brunson. Feeding Towns. Trying to back down Nick Claxton here. One-on-one play. Good spin move. Oh, can't finish the gimme.
Hold on a minute there, players.
Karl-Anthony Towns with a good move, but cannot get the gimme to fall. And here go the Brooklyn Nets looking to extend the lead. Interesting stuff going on right now. Both teams stinking up the joint, but the Nets stinking it up a little less. Timeout is called. Nets up by 2. Interesting, 6 or 5 and some change minutes to begin the game. Knicks, even though they had a lead, didn't look too confident with it. Knicks shooting 30% from the field, 3 for 10. Towns, another rough start, 1 for 4. 2 gimmies not going down. But other than that, we're seeing Bridges getting his 1 shot to fall. McBride starting off active, 2 shots up. And also the captain, 0 for 2 from the field. You know, I get what Brown was going for with this lineup. It's the typical put your best guys out there kind of lineup to start the game. But I would also not be opposed with him making some substitutions right now. Get me Clarkson out there in the game. I don't know outside of that, maybe Diawara. I don't know where you go else, but I would definitely like Clarkson in this game right now. I'm also interested to see who he goes with. Are we going to get some extended Yabusele minutes tonight, or will he try out Huck Porty? Now that Deuce is back, is Kolek out of the rotation again? I'm interested to see what Mike Brown does with this injury situation he has. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn my little AC on. It's hot in my office, y'all. That's my water. I thought I spilled my water. Twitch, what's good? Twitch. Oh, we did. Oh, here we go. People showing up on Twitch. I checked in a few times, didn't see anybody. What up, Magic? What up, Bailey? What up, B Mills? Queens over on the Twitch side. B Mills said maybe some Diawara, maybe. We gonna find out shortly, I'm sure. I think Yabusele gonna be the first one he looks to, though. I think Yabusele is gonna be the first one he looks to. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. The Quantillery with the $5 super. Take it away.
Damn, this is 2 streams in a row. You forgot about me, bro. I'm starting to lose faith you even rock with me. SMH. I'll just fall back. You got it.
The Quan. It's not like that, man. I appreciate the super. I appreciate your support. I didn't miss you. In my defense, I think you tuned in after the broadcast had started. So I was already in my flow calling the game. Daquan, I appreciate you, bro. Don't do this. He says, let's go, Knicks. We own Barclays Center, BTA. That's belts to ask for those who do not know. Yeah, I was in my zone. I was in the play-by-play, bro. Don't take it personal, Daquan. I appreciate you, brother. You know that. This is looking like it's going to go down to the wire. Yuck. I hope not, man. Knicks get the ball. Let's see if there's any substitutions made here. No. Oh, yeah, Clarkson. No, that's Yabusele. Excuse me. So one sub in, Hart to the bench. Yabusele the first off the bench. Hands it off to Bridges. Bridges sidestep. Doesn't even look at the rim. Had an opportunity. Instead gives it out to Brunson. Brunson with about 5 pump fakes. Trying to draw a foul. Will not get it there. Here comes the Nets going the other way. I'm telling you, Clowney is going to let those things fly. That one does go down for him. And here goes Brooklyn with a 5-point lead. Game Hunter can't believe it. What up, brother? How much do you think if we do win, would we win by? I don't know, man. As Towns gets the big 3 ball to fall. I'm going to be so real with you, SCM. I don't know what version of the New York Knicks we're watching right now. So I can't confidently be like, man, we're going to blow the Nets. I don't know. I just want to win. We're missing a lot of key guys. We'll see. In theory, we should still smack up the Nets, but right now it feels like the Knicks going through some confident issues. Speaking of confident issues, Porter Jr. missing a wide open 3 off of a pump fake. Brunson had all the space, but throws the extra pass to Bridges, who misses the 3. I would have rather seen Brunson just go up with that. Claxton with the sidestep, blocked by Yabusele right to the hands of Porter Jr. And again missing, but Claxton gets the rebound, finding Porter, who gets the easy layup. Knicks giving up opportunity after opportunity. He said, hope we get the 40-point win, Knicks, today. I hope so, SZM, but it's not looking so, at least here in this first quarter. Bridges with a nice cut. There's a good extra pass to Brunson. That 3 ball goes down. Now that one I'm completely cool. You saw that the paint was already clogged. Bridges still bringing more defenders into the paint, so I'm okay with him looking out for the pass there. Not too upset about that one. Demon to Claxton. Knicks only made 1 substitution with Yabusele. I saw Clarkson getting to the middle scorer's table, so he's getting ready to check in. Michael Porter Jr. finding Claxton. Claxton trying to get busy offensively. He draws a foul. And Yabusele looks like he is hurt. And Claxton trying to catch his breath as he earned 2 free throws. And the foul is going to be on Mikal Bridges. Salute, Kareem Grant. How you doing, man? He said Cap shot was crazy. Yeah. Stop hucking threes and get the easy points. See, I'm telling you, it's a new era that the Knicks trying to get modern in today's NBA, shooting the three ball. And I feel like a lot of Knicks fans having a hard time getting with it. Uncle Ben in the building. This stream is sponsored by Ben's Original Rice. Uncle Ben, you know what? Since you popped back into the stream, I'm gonna hit up Uncle Ben Rice, see if I can get a sponsor. There is no correlation between my channel and Rice, but I just want it for the memes. We see Towns and McBride checking out of the game. Huck Porty will be getting minutes tonight. A very pleasant sight for some. Huck Porty checking in, Clarkson checking in, Hart back into the game here. Bridges also going to the bench. Brunson with an easy trade. Took his time, took the shot. 15-15 is the score, tied up. What an easy pump fake. Gets the floater, but is way short. Gets his own rebound. Wilson back to Porter. Porter trying again. Three ball just not going his way. And it doesn't matter because the Nets are just rebounding at will. Three ball put up again by Brooklyn, and that time it will go in. New York Knicks are going through it here on the boards and defensively, and now even the Brooklyn Nets starting to expose the Knicks in this game early. 3:41 remaining. Man, oh man. Wisdom said embarrassing. Chat, sorry, Big Nick said we are so as on defense. Yabu got kicked in the family jewels. Yikes, he'll be all right. What up, life? Get it right. I see you. I see you. Salute, salute, salute. Shield called in reinforcements. We need help on the glass. Somebody box out. That's funny. Mitch under the weather Robinson. I mean, we know that Deuce was under the weather. I'm not entirely sure what he was under the weather with, and it's possible that it could have spread to Mitchell Robinson, whatever it is. That's just like, you know, kids in school. You know what I mean? You're surrounded by these people on a daily. That is typical that a sickness can get around relatively quick, so we'll see. GOT said this team ain't ish without OG, huh? I mean, we're seeing that, right? I still feel like it's a bigger thing. I definitely do believe we miss OG. But I don't know, man. I feel like we should still be able to hold our own against a Brooklyn Nets team. I don't know. We'll see. It's still early. SDM said, might as well not even go back on defense sometimes. Right. Did anybody get an update on Landry? Fresh laundry is what he said. Wendell Carter got a big-ass forehead. Forehead that only Angel Reese could love. Yeah, update is that he was out today. Did not give a full update on how long he will be gone. We have not gotten that yet. But hopefully the fact that they're listing it as a day-by-day account, hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Hopefully. Definitely is a dislocation for sure. But we'll see how long that means he'll be out for. The real knowledge said, can we get rid of Yabu? Wisdom said, this is one of those games where I'm going to stay silent until I see good hoops. Well, Wisdom, just in case I don't see you till the fourth quarter or until Wednesday, I appreciate you for being here, man. Tragic. 15-18 is the score. I kid. And, well, maybe I don't kid because Jordan Clarkson just loses the handle. Whoa, what a missed layup. What a block. No, they're going to call a foul on Clarkson. And my man just misses almost everything on that layup. Gets a good defensive stop here. Steals the ball right out of Clarkson's hands. Goes up with it and gets tripped up by Jalen Brunson in all his height. But it won't matter because Clarkson will come back foul and send the rookie to the free throw line. Drake Powell from UNC, from North Carolina. Been getting some steady minutes with the Brooklyn Nets. One of the draft picks that they made that I actually liked. I know people, first of all, did that other rookie play? Is that Wolf kid playing? What's his name? Nick Wolf, what's his name? Is he playing ever? The hell did he do? RGT said, what the hell is going on, man? Yeah, this team gotta be trolling. We gonna see. Jalen Brunson picked up by Michael Porter Jr. Brunson, oh my goodness, good double team. Hart wide open for the three, and that one will go down. Knicks finally starting to find the rule from above the arc. 18-20. The thing is, though, man, I typically feel like I find myself saying this so much more in the second half. It doesn't matter what we do offensively, because what ends up breaking down defensively is stuff like that. And giving up scoring opportunities regardless. So until we lock in defensively, I ain't really tripping too much about made or missed shots on this, to be real. So according to the poll right now, people think that the Brooklyn Nets will score between 100 and 110 in this one. And the way this game is going, I'd be leaning more towards the 110, 120, somewhere in there. They might even get like 125 in this. But shout out to you guys for voting. Poll is closed. And Martin misses his first free throw. Dave said 99.999% that we will win this. Surely. I hope so, man. Free throw. Second free throw falls from Martin. 18-21. We better not lose to the Swamp Dragon. The Swamp Dragon. That's great. Better Great 98 with the $4.99 super. I'm going to let Nikita take it away. The floor is yours.
Happy Turkey Week. One thing I am thankful for is that we got rid of the biggest turkey, Julius Randle.
Be careful, Better Great. Some people might not co-sign that take anymore. A lot of people calling for Julius Randle to return now because they're that frustrated with Karl Anthony Towns. Martin missing so bad, goes out of bounds. Knicks get the ball back. 2:18 remains. Knicks trailing by 1. Jordan Clarkson picked up by Martin. Screen set there by Brunson. And Clarkson again with another turnover, but they're going to call a kick ball. Clarkson having a rough go here in this first quarter. Some boneheaded plays. No, it's not even going to be a kick ball. I think they're going to call a foul on Powell. The rookie just can't understand it. Scratching his head. Might have got hit in the head as well. Looking at this play again. Kick ball was the right play. I don't see any fouls anywhere. I take it back. It might not even be a kick ball. That might have just been a stop. And the Knicks might have gotten bailed out there. Clarkson might have got away with one. No, he didn't. Turnover. And it's going to be Nets ball. So the rookie did have a good play. Extra pass blocked by Hart. Here goes the outlet. Clarkson, one man to beat, could not corral the ball, and fast break has been denied. Knicks starting off here with the half-court offense. Deuce McBride checking into this one. Trying to get the screen off of Huck Porty. Double team has been set in. Hart on the drive. Hart denied by Clowney. Clowney blocking it off, but they're going to call a foul on the big fella. Josh Hart had a hard time even getting around Clowney. Oh, on that Day'Ron Sharp dunk attempt, Josh Hart got a clean block. I thought he just missed the dunk. So good defense there from Josh Hart off the replay. Shout out to the replay crew in the MSG. Brunson now on the drive. Brunson pulling the mid-ranger. Brunson giving the Knicks a lead. 22-21 just in time. But can we get a stop to maintain this lead? Drake Powell picked up by Clarkson. Powell finding Sharp. Back to Powell. The rookie active early. Clowney thought about it. Clowney backing down Hart. Hart doing a little bit of reaching. And Clowney ended up teaching. Floater down. And back to a 1-point game for Brooklyn. Oh, yeah. KG, what up, homie? What's good? Brunson gonna fire with the defender in his face. I don't know how I feel about that 3 deuce fighting for it, but he's gonna poke it out of bounds. Still Brooklyn ball. E-Rock Daily said, we know what Cat is, and that's not a second option on a championship team. Yay or nay, chat? Said he's overpaid AF. I think that's an understatement. That part I definitely co-sign. RGT, great shot. I felt that from here, RGT. I felt that. Great shot, buddy. Here comes Clowney. Noah Clowney going the other way, setting the screen. Martin has been Martin out here playing like he's their number one option. He's been getting a lot of touches and just, well, almost loses the handle there, but doing business to the New York Knicks. Day'Ron Sharpe with the step back 3 ball. That one no good. Knicks get the rebound. 29 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Knicks struggling to get past this 1-point deficit. 15 on the shot, 20 on the game clock. Double team on the way. Brunson has to lob it to Deuce. Deuce thinks about it. Deuce sidesteps. He's all over the place. Steps in, float game, and Deuce McBride taking advantage of that third step or being able to move that pivot. We're learning a lot about the NBA this season, but my God, Clowney lacing a 3 ball over the outstretched hand of the defender. Brunson tried to get the long one to go, and the Knicks, can't believe I'm saying this, trail the Brooklyn Nets in the first quarter. Now, I'm not worried that we're going to lose this game, but man, you would think after back-to-back rough performances, even though one resulted in a win in Dallas, that the Knicks would look to try and get their groove back. But Brooklyn right now, the second game of a back-to-back, look more energetic than we do. And right now, hold on to the 2-point lead. Now, for those who have been watching basketball this season, know that Brooklyn has a problem of closing games out. So I'm not worried. I'm not going to say that the Knicks are going to lose this game, but to start off the game like that, not ideal for the New York Knicks against this 3-13 Brooklyn Nets squad. Shout out to the 200 in the YouTube chat right now. I appreciate you guys rocking with us, man. We're having a good time we're trying to have a good time on this play-by-play as the Brooklyn Nets looking to spoil the Knicks start to the season. The Knicks are going to end up like the Mets if they keep this up. Too soon, Jay Snow. Greg says this is going to be another loss. We know Greg typically takes the under more times now when it comes to the New York Knicks, but with the way things are starting, Greg seeming more and more validated, if you will. I don't know. Anyways. Now we get Cat first option hoops with Brunson on the bench. So excited. The chat is not happy. Oh, guys, it is early in the season. Buck up. Buck up. We want these kind of mistakes. We want these kind of problems in November to be fixed. Buck up. Man, they got Zeddy in the building representing the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, yeah, bro. Cook them. Cook them, please, man. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. I'm not losing to the Swamp Dragons tonight. CK, stop the jinx. Ain't no jinx, man. Just calling out facts. Just reading out facts, man. Just telling you like it is. Announcing and broadcasting the way that I can only know how. Marcus Miller said, I'm still happy, CK2K. I love that. There we go. My Vegemite is saltier than usual watching this mess. Oh, Alex, shout out to you, man. He said it's always November for the New York Knicks. Oh, my God. Back in action here as we get into the second quarter. Knicks trailing by 2. We see Tyler Kolek getting into the game. Kolek Towns, Hart, Clarkson, and Deuce are the 5. Wide open 3-ball for Clarkson, missing it. Rebounded by, well, it's out of bounds by the Knicks, and it should be Nets ball. He said, power on your defibrillator, guys. Oh, I love the energy, guys. Knicks, please just win a road game comfortably. I'm begging. Begging you. Martin picked up by Deuce McBride. Martin handing it over to Drake Powell. Powell picked up by Deuce. Powell firing the that hit the rim?
What the hell?
What even was that shot?
Oh my God.
Towns finding Jordan Clarkson for a wide open 3-ball. Clarkson again not able to get the open shot to fall. Clarkson having a rough start to this one. And the Knicks still facing a 2-point deficit. Clowney, who's already had 2 of these fall, hits his 3rd one. Noah Clowney could not find the 3-ball the last time these two faced off, but I said it over and over that Clowney has improved that area of his game, and tonight he is making us pay. Here goes Clarkson going right after Clowney, and this, it's funny that he does that. I was just going to say after that last missed 3, I really would hope that Jordan Clarkson would start going to the rim again via the paint, because that has been his bread and butter at the early going of this season. Jordan Clarkson trying to get active there defensively, making things uncomfortable. Good defense by Clarkson. But dying on the screen is Kolek. 3-ball by Martin. We'll take that kind of shot any day of the week. Rebounded by Kolek. Kolek, the only Knick that looks to push the pace when we have numbers. But Hart missing everything on that layup, Powell finding Martin. Martin getting cute. Martin 2 players to beat. Shout out to Willie Cruz with the super. I'm going to let Nikita take it away in just a second. Oh, he going to hit another one in there. Thank God. What you got, Willie?
Brown was supposed to unlock the offense. Looks like he unlocked trash defense.
You said Brown brought the wrong keys? You were supposed to bring the keys to unlock the offense, and instead he unlocked our terrible defense? Oh, man. Yeah, Mike Brown, man. Knicks fans seem to be turning on our new hire. Again, it seems to be a trend with New York Knicks and head coaches. There's always going to be a mixed bag on how you feel about Knicks head coaches, regardless of how they do, or success, not success at any point of the season. We know Tibbs, though having some great seasons for the Knicks, was not the most popular amongst Knicks fans. Mike Brown just getting the job here early, and, with a relatively similar record this year as at the same time last year, Brown already being ridiculed and chased after by some Knicks fans. So, it is just a never-ending cycle with our basketball team with the orange and blue. Good steal there for the New York Knicks. Clarkson puts the ball on the ground, goes all the way, gets the layup to fall, and it's a 1-point game. I'm telling you, man, Jordan Clarkson, I know he was a shooter in everywhere else he's been, and he's probably still going to be a shooter here, but look, man, he somehow has the ability to get to the rim with ease against any size defender, getting the stop there. No, he won't. Clowney trying to draw the foul, and he will. Clarkson picking up, I think that's his 2nd on the night. 6 points for JC, but 2 fouls now early. Him and Bridges in early foul woes, both holding 2. But now here goes Noah Clowney to the line to extend the lead back to 3. Appreciate the super, by the way, Willie Cruz. Yeah, man. Can't beat =beat. I'm just kidding. No, I know what you meant. Can't beat athletic teams, KG says. Clowney kind of looks like Will Smith's kid. Clowney looked like he's trying to do his best Nick Claxton impression. He looks like rookie year Nick Claxton. I don't know why he's doing that. What up, Brew Crew Fishing? Hope you're good. Honcho, I see you over there on Twitch. He says, do I be upset now or later? This ain't Sacramento, Mike Brown. As Karl Anthony Towns goes up strong there. No foul, but gets the bucket to fall. Tyler Kolek picking up the rookie Drake Powell. Sharp back to Clowney. Clowney Off the dribble. Oh, my goodness. Almost puts the moves on Hart. Instead, extra pass to Powell. Powell can't get the three. Tipped away by Bridges. Knicks have numbers, but will they use it? Hart says, yes, we will. Strong take to the basket. Thinks he was fouled, but it was a strong layup. And I think he will get – no, it's a timeout called. I'm going to be real. I don't think there was that much contact on that take. Looking at it again, just looks like a strong take from Josh Hart. Would have liked the and one, but not upset with the lack of call. 32-31, timeout Brooklyn. Knicks back in the lead. Little bit of defense there. We got a little sprinkle of defense there on those possessions. So, looking good. Oh, boy, man. What a start, right? What a start. Chad in shambles. Knicks not really helping the argument. Oh, what a time to be a Knicks fan, as our Knicks are still 9-6 in the early going of the season, struggling a little bit against their, in town. I'm not even going to call them a rival, but the Little Brothers. Right now they're putting up a little bit of fight against our New York Knicks. Rumors swirling about our team. Criticism towards the coach and one of the star players. It is definitely the NBA season as a Knicks fan yet again. Wouldn't have it any other way. Shout out to everybody, man. SCF said, we got a lead. Let's go. Surely this won't be gone by halftime, right? Yeah, surely. Or was it sure? Cross River rival, yeah. Yeah, I guess that. I need more defense. Clamp them up, Sean Marion style. These kids don't know about Sean Marion. Kafka fired his DC today, wishing we had a DC to follow suit. Man, I was upset that you guys let my boy Jameis Winston down, man. He was balling out. Couldn't get that win, bro. RGT. Sports are why men are depressed. Oh, boy. I'm only focusing on the Knicks money line. I'm about to be depressed with football, too. Raiders fired their OC, too. Way overdue, by the way. Yeah, the fact that that man Chip Kelly stays getting NFL jobs blows my mind, bro. I thought we all learned that Chip Kelly does not work in the NFL. But, I guess, Pete Carroll and the Raiders, just like, maybe one more time. I know you had a good season last year with Ohio State, but, yeah, Chip Kelly in the NFL don't work. Michael Porter Jr. for three. That one no good. And, Hart not able to get the rebound, but Claxton going to help us out, grabbing it out of bounds, and the Knicks will get the ball. Saw MSG was showing some Mo Cheeks highlights of his time with the, at the time, New Jersey Nets. Seeing Mo Cheeks highlights still blows my mind that he even played, because he's looked the same way since he was coaching AI in the Philly 76ers, bro. Towns gets the foul. That one, I think, will be on the ground. No, they're calling the and one. This is why, I'm not mad at that, but this is why I hate when they randomly say that fouls are on the ground. This one was well after. Yeah, see, you can make an argument that one was before the shot, but I'm glad that they didn't. I'm glad that they said it was a foul on the shot, because you see the whistle blow before he even goes up for the attempt. So my issue, what I'm bringing up, is on other times when they're clearly going for a shot and they call the whistle, they say it's before the shot, and I just don't understand the inconsistencies. I don't get it. I don't get it. I need to be learned. Someone needs to learn me on that, because I'm missing something. Either way, they'll love to see Towns get that and one. Makes the free throw. Knicks up by 4, trying to pull away. Hopefully we don't see the Brooklyn Nets lead again for the remainder of this game. We're going to see which version of the Knicks we get here to close out this first half. Ball is moving around. Terrence Mann on a strong take right over Towns. Can't get it to fall, but gets his own rebound over 3 New York Knicks. And Mann looking to try again, but good defense from Hart. Hart believes that it was out of bounds on Brooklyn. Hart can't believe it. I hope Mike Brown doesn't take the bullet. Oh, he will. Mike Brown is thinking about it. He's asking it if she should review it. Knicks are going after it. Leave that alone, man. That does not look like a challenge. Can we get a different camera angle, please? I don't know if that's a challenge I'm willing to take. Yeah, they're not going to take the challenge. But the challenge I will take is Diawara getting time in an NBA game. Mohamed Diawara checking in. I'm not sure what's going on here with the substitutions. Diawara will be checking in here. I'm not sure who he is taking out because nobody has stepped off the floor yet. A lot of confusion going on here. You see Rick Brunson and Mike Brown having a very animated conversation, more so on the Brown side of things. But the 5 now, including Diawara, 3-ball chucked up, no good. Rebounded again by Kolek. Kolek getting these long rebounds. Knicks have an opportunity to keep growing the lead. A left-handed hook shot by Karl Anthony Towns. We'll take those. Big Cat trying to get himself out of this hole. Shooting 5 for 9 from the field now. Much better start to the game compared to last time against Orlando. Demon with the pump fake. Diawara all over the place. Porter Jr. firing, and he has been god-awful in this game against the Knicks. And the Knicks need to capitalize on that. Hart not even looking at the cutting Diawara. Instead deciding to back down the rookie. He's going to go for it. No, he finds Kolek. Kolek off the dribble. Kolek with a strong take and make. Tyler Kolek finding his confidence, finding ways to be gritty. I like the effort we're getting from Tyler Kolek. Willie Cruz said, CK, the refs don't even know how to call it. And you're talking about when I was ranting about the Karl Anthony Towns thing. Yeah, 100%. I completely believe that. I think that is the problem. They don't know how to call it. And that's why it tends to be so inconsistent, and I hate it, bro. I hate it. Kolek got them right. Marcus, yo, can't catch a break. What up, Frank White? He said, Big Lion. Nice. Is the 40-point win still on the cards? SZM, the Knicks might do it just for you, man. I just want to win. I just want a win. Knicks need a damn win. What up, Zach? He said Kolek doing well with the closeouts and ball denial. I agree. GOT said, we remembered how to hoop. Let's keep watching first. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. A road win is mandatory. Never in a million years I thought the Panthers could be in first place by the end of the night. You talking about in our raggedy NFC South division? Don't remind me, bro. CK, you seen Mike Brown's face after Kolek's layup? Of course I did. You can see. I'm not gonna audibly say it out loud because I'm not trying to start that meme yet. Not yet. It's his first season, but yeah, just pay attention to Mike Brown's face on a lot of plays, chat. Mike Brown. Literally Google Mike Brown. It is just gonna be a compilation of just the many faces that Mike. But yes, the one. Yes, I did see Mike Brown's face. I sure did. Base Scott said starting to feel like a blowout is coming. I hope so. I'll take it. B Mill said I Googled it. It's a funny sight, bro. If you ever are feeling down, if you ever need a good laugh, just Google Mike Brown. You're gonna see the many faces of Mike Brown, and it'll definitely put a smile on your face because it's very funny. He is an animated fellow. The many memes of Mike. The many memes. And I'll tell you this, about 90% of those pictures you're going to see, his mouth is wide open. I told y'all, this has been a joke between me and my friend group, like me and my homies for years, bro. 4 years. So, yes, I see it. I see it. Tyler, no quit. Tyler hooping. Yes, he is. Shout out to Kolek. I like it. Look, I've always been a fan of the playmaking abilities of Tyler Kolek, but what we want to see is him be aggressive at scoring the rock and seeing him do that in little sample sizes many times this season. I'm happy to see it. Claxton with the rock, handing it over to Demon. Demon finding Porter, who has not had the greatest night tonight. That time included a lazy scoop pass, but bounces off the hands of Towns, and it will still be Nets ball. Michael Porter need to at least just snip the point of his goatee, because the evil villain look, bro. Come on, man. What up, Will Rose? I see you over on the Twitch side as well. Tyler, baby, Steve Nash, Kolek. I like it. I wonder if Leon Rose is having buyer's remorse. Inbound from Demon to Clowney. Clowney having a good game against the Knicks. Claxton going to extend his range. Long two from Nick Claxton. If that is something he integrates into his game, Claxton can possibly meet those expectations he had. If not, he's going to be another big that sometimes plays defense, in my opinion. But Towns goes up for the layup, draws the contact, can't get the N1, checking his shoe. And he's going to get 2 free throws here. Malice in the Palace will be reincarnated if we lose tonight. Mike Brown going the longest post-game explanation for no reason. Giving the longest post-game. Yeah, he likes to hear himself, man. He likes to hear himself. Towns has an advantage every night. I'm waiting for Towns to realize that, I really am. He said, it's Biggie Nets jersey day and they can't lose today. LOL, they better. I don't got nothing to do with us. Respect the big, but I ain't got nothing to do with us, bro. Cool jerseys. I'll give them that. The jerseys are cool, but I don't mean nothing to me. Take this L with your cool jerseys. I don't care, bro. Don't mean nothing to me. Towns hits the first one and drains the second one. Towns perfect from the free throw line here tonight. Brunson checking back onto the floor. And I got my answer. I asked it when we were without Deuce on Saturday. Demon missing the 3, rebounded by Towns. Will we see more of this Kolek and Brunson lineup together? Kolek trying to take some of the weight off of Brunson, bringing the ball up the court, and Towns, big layup finish there. 10-point lead. Towns now on a groove. Also, Knicks' favorite Yabusele into the game. Terrence Mann now with the rock, picked up by Brunson, picked up by Kolek. Demon finding Porter. He has yet to hit a 3-ball, and he won't right now. Knicks get the rebound, and look at the New York Knicks getting back-to-back-to-back stops. Got to continue to score off of these stops, and we'll see the Knicks turn things around. Float game by the captain. The Knicks starting to settle in and find a groove. Jalen Brunson staying aggressive defensively. Claxton with the Euro step, but Towns just picked up an unnecessary foul, pushing Claxton on the drive. And at that point, you might as well just let him go. But Towns had to pick up his second foul. He has no fouls. Oh, so that'll be his first foul. Okay, forgive me. Bodega Cat is loose in the store. Yes, sir. Towns with 15.6 rebounds, 4 defensive, 2 offensive. And I guess they're not calling the foul on Towns. I thought that foul was on Towns. It wasn't. Good defense there from Huck Porty, forcing the miss. Here go the Knicks the other way. Brunson missing Huck Porty ahead of the pack. Brunson trying to back down Clowney. He doesn't get the bounce, gets the miss. And here goes the Nets the other way. Demon picked up by Brunson. Demon extra pass to the cutting Porter. Porter throws it up, draws the foul. I think it's on Hart. That will be Hart's first of the game. And now Michael Porter Jr. to the free throw line. Kolek holding his own defensively. Playing a great, well-rounded game, man. If you haven't already liked the stream, man, I appreciate you. We got 225 in the building. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, if you're viewing on Twitch or Twitter, hit that follow button for your boy. Appreciate y'all. Honcho pulling away finally. Yeah. Big Nick said Cat needs a Brunson-type mid-range game. To have a Brunson-type mid-range game, you have to have Brunson-like feet work. And I don't know if you've seen the way that Karl Anthony Towns' feet are constructed. I don't know if he can be moving the way that Brunson moves. But to that, but to your point, I do agree he needs a mid-range. I do think that at the very least he should be able to shoot off of the post like a little mid-range fader or like a sidestep pull, like those kind of things. I definitely think he could put in his bag. But to say at a Brunson level, that's asking a lot for Karl Anthony Towns and those size 85s, bro. Y'all ever watch Proud Family, man? Towns got La Cienega feet, bro. Here goes Mikal Bridges pulling the mid-ranger. That one no good. Rebounded by Huck Porty. Huck Porty finding Deuce. Deuce firing the three in and out. Huck Porty fighting again. Can't get the rebound. He's pushed down, but was the last one to touch it, so it's going to be Brooklyn ball. Gotta love the effort from Huck Porty on the boards. Giving his best Mitchell Robinson impression. Only difference was not getting the foul there going down. He said deep cut. Michael Porter pulling the mid-range fadeaway. That one no good. And the Knicks right now seem to be in control. Finding Hart. Hart's going to pull with no hesitation and misses it. Rebounded by Demon. Mikal missed that jumper, but I liked the shot. Agreed. And here goes Demon making the big three ball. 7-point game yet again for the Brooklyn Nets. Knicks up. Hart using the screen. Hart trying to find Bridges. Bridges wide open for a corner three. A little bit left. Bridges missing his last two attempts. Knicks are 3 for 11 from threes. Not too many three-pointers attempted in this first half. The Nets have already put up 20 of them. 22 to be exact. 23 right there with Porter hitting his first one of the game. Here comes Brooklyn. Towns quickly gets up to get back into the game. Brooklyn trying to get back into it. Extra pass. Bridges looking around. Back over to Hart. Hart had a wide open three. Why did you not shoot it? I understand making an extra pass, but it made no sense because the defender was still on Bridges and got there and not allowing him to shoot the ball. Look at Hart. Brunson. Hart missing Brunson on that play. Deuce now off the drive. Deuce pump fakes into the defense. Here goes Bridges. Extra pass to Brunson. Everybody not even looking at the rim except for the captain who gets the bucket to fall, but no foul. A lot of contact there, but shot goes down nonetheless. Back to a 6-point game. 28 points in the paint for the Knicks. There were people in the chat that weren't happy with the Knicks settling for threes, but right now 28 of the 47 scored have all been in the paint. Knicks with a lead here. Foul is called on the rookie Demon. Knicks going to inbound from sideline. Kolek runs the team good. Gives a different look from Brunson and McBride. Yeah, and I think Brown might be seeing that because we're seeing Kolek out there playing alongside Brunson and McBride in some instances. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Jalen Brunson getting the pass back from Towns. Extra pass to Deuce. Wide open three. And golly, getting great looks. Just cannot get them to fall. You know, I am not mad at some of these three-pointers that we're putting up, but Lord have mercy, do we not convert them? 3 for 13 now at this point. You got to wonder, man, how much are we actually shooting those in practice? Because, God, it's getting ridiculous. Out of bounds. It's going to stay Nets ball. Daquan Tilly said, I want a mid-range clinic. I'll be here for that. I want more mid-range shooters, man. Lost art. Deuce sold the clip. He sure did, man. It was a great play. Couldn't make it the open three. Cat is Dominican, but he cannot tango, salsa, or cha-cha slide. Hashtag 5 left feet. Ay, ay, ay. He said Brunson layup. Nah, let me kick it out. The chat is not happy. RGT chat not happy with the threes, man. Brunson looking around, finding Towns. Towns faking it. Back out to Brunson looking for the screen. No screen there. Towns left wide open. He had the smaller defender, doesn't shoot it. Instead goes up for a floater and gets it to fall. I don't like those shots by Towns. I don't care if he makes them. I hate that shot. He's too damn big, bro. Go to the rim. Nick Claxton with the rock. He's looking over for Porter. Porter fires another one. That one no good, and Claxton gets the rebound, puts up the dunk over both Bridges and Hart, and the Nets are clinging to life. A 4-point game. Bridges with the turnover. Here goes Demon going the other way. Demon sidestep. He scores over Brunson with ease, and now it's a 2-point game. Unfortunate turnover there by Bridges. Bridges looking extra passive in this game today. Missed a few shots and now looking to pass everything he gets. We don't need that from Mikal Bridges. Brunson on the sidestep. He finds Hart. Hart thought about it, doesn't take it. Back over to Brunson. We got 9 on the shot clock. Brunson splits the defense. He throws up a floater, draws the foul. And I think that sends Brunson to the line for 2. Well, the Nets have been able to cut all the way back into this one. It's a 2-point game now, putting up 21 points here in the second quarter. But the Knicks overall winning this second quarter with 25 points, possibly 27 here with 2 free throws coming from Jalen Brunson. I want to say something, but I'm going to wait until he shoots these free throws before I say it so y'all don't say I jinxed it. Brunson making the first. What happened to pushing the pace? Greg, I've been saying this for the last 6 games. The only time the pace is ever pushed is when Tyler Kolek has the ball. Hart, when he gets the ball, he just jogs up the court. Brunson just jogs up the court. That whole pushing the pace thing went right out the window. I don't know why Mike Brown does not hold them accountable. I don't know. But it's been frustrating to not see it so much. So I'm with you, Greg. I don't know where it went. Brunson making both free throws, though. That's a pleasant sign. I was going to say before he shot the free throws, the Knicks much better from the free throw line here today, making all of them 3 apiece for Towns and Brunson, 100% from the free throw line. Two free throws coming up from Claxton. They stop at half court every time. Every time. Every time. They get a rebound, they have numbers, and they just jogging it up the court. The only time they ever push the pace, you ever see them find the outlet, is when Kolek has the ball. Even Bridges has started to slow the pace down. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But we still shooting those threes, though. But I wish we were playing a faster pace, but that's just my 2 cents. 51-48, 13 seconds remain in this first half. Knicks up by 3. Brunson trying to get open. Terrence Mann staying on him aggressive. Deuce McBride all over the place, shooting the mid-range jumper. That's no good. Rebounded by the Nets. Nets have 1 second. He fires it. Powell throws in the first row. And the Knicks end the half leading by, was it 2 or 4? It's 51-47 is the score we got. Yes, it is. 51-48, forgive me. 3-point game for the New York Knicks. And it has been an interesting one at that. Shooting great from the field, 50% from the field, making all of our free throws, but shooting a raggedy 3 for 14 from the 3-point line, leading to a lot of ridicule by the chat. Not happy with some of the shots we've turned down for the 3-ball, understandably so. But right now we see Brunson and Towns as our leading guys, our 2 all-stars leading the way point-wise. 15 for Jalen Brunson, 17 for Towns, as well as 6 rebounds. Towns also with 2 fouls early. A lot of fouling going on in this first half. We got Clarkson, Towns, Hart, and Bridges all with 2 fouls apiece. A total of 10 fouls for the team, so we got to keep an eye on that. We need Deuce McBride and Bridges to become a little bit more active. McBride 2 for 6 from the field. Bridges 1 for 4, and not really looking for his shot too much tonight. He had that 1 turnover off of an errant pass. And you know what? Bench points not looking great. Jordan Clarkson had a nice little spurt. 6 points, 3 for 5 from the field, all inside the arc. Tyler Kolek with the only other point. But Yabusele, who's gotten minutes, no score. Hukporti, who I'm not really looking to score much, no score. And Diawara, who played 54 seconds. That's right. You guessed it. No score. But your New York Knicks hold on to a 3-point lead, 51-48. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're here for another play-by-play. New York Knicks up by 3. Shout out to all the people in the chat right now. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitter or Twitch, hit that follow button. We better come back attacking. Yeah, I agree. Darnell says, got Brooklyn out here looking like the Magic. Salute CK, my guy. We need the W tonight. That is a factual fact. Nelly Nell. Greg, with some intel, since CK, former NBA player, did say that Mike Brown players don't respect him because he's too friendly with them and soft. Basically, he doesn't hold them accountable. Ooh, I remember a coach that once coached the New York Knicks that had a similar issue. And yeah, and you know, and that's what I said. My challenge for Mike Brown, and I feel like why he had his issues with Sacramento, and again, it's too soon to say there's issues with the Knicks. He's still above 500. It's hard for me to say that he's been a bad coach. I still feel like there's a lot that needs to be worked out, so I'm not going to say that yet. But a rough start across the board. Some of it definitely on Brown's hands. But, yeah, we'll see if that is something that plays a factor going forward. I'll tell you what, if we don't get a deep playoff run under Mike Brown, there will be decisions that have to be made for sure. But, yeah, weird. I wouldn't say rough start yet. It is definitely a weird one, to say the least, for sure. CK, it's hard to believe playing like this, right? CK, your thoughts on Yabu, though. Why is everyone so infatuated with talking about Yabusele? Yabusele, he's just existing. I have no thoughts about Yabusele. I don't think about Yabusele. Yabusele went out there. He jogged around for a little bit, helped get 2 stops, also got scored on, 2 times, and went back to the bench. I don't have a thought about Yabusele personally. I don't. Not today. I don't. Marcus, no, 1644. Appreciate the $2 super. My G, thank you. Yeah, I don't have a thought on Yabusele. That's my thoughts on Yabusele. I have none. I have none. He's just existing. There you go. Yeah, there's my quote. He's just existing, man. I don't think he's done anything too poorly tonight, but I also don't think he did anything too positive tonight. He hasn't shot yet. He did have 2 stops that I don't think we're gonna give him credit for, but he had 2 really good stops. I don't have anything to say, good or bad. He's just out there. The coach is soft. The team overall is soft too. I remember people saying that this team was soft even with Tom Thibodeau. Now all of a sudden they try and switch up the narrative because of Mike Brown. They say, well, when we had Thibodeau, we at least played. That's not what y'all was saying when Tibbs was here. Switching up the tune a little bit. He said Yabu is a non-factor at this point. He's playing. He's a body. He's out there for size. Yabu here, man. Yo, Vega.
Hold on a minute there, players.
Somebody get Vega, bro. Somebody escort Vega out the premises, bro. Come on, man. This man is diabolical, bro. Good pass to Clarkson as well, right? That's what I'm saying. He just out there, man. Yabu out there doing what he's supposed to be doing. I have no feelings. That T-Rex DNA is crazy. Somebody get Vega, please. Frank White, excuse me. Wrong Frank. But we paid Yabu because we let Precious go. Sure. Yeah, what it is, man. Defense is just horrible. Teams take no pride in getting stops. That is an NBA-wide problem. I agree. Marcus No with a $5 super this time. I got to give you the floor. Nikita, what does Marcus got to say?
Would you like to see a trade Cat Ford Anthony? What's your thoughts?
No, I don't know, man. Y'all know how I feel about Towns. It's not so much that I don't want to trade Towns. It's more that I don't like us trading Towns right now for a player that's literally out due to injury right now. That just, to me, sounds like bad business. Does that make sense? You can hate Towns all you want, but at the same time, Towns gives you more than what Anthony Davis gives you for the mere fact of being available on the floor, averaging all-star numbers. So I don't feel confident or I don't feel comfortable making that kind of a move. Now, if we make some kind of move that is centered around other players around the team, and then because Dallas is selling low for him, because that's what Ian Bailey was talking about, the real quote, saying that if there's a possibility that they're selling Davis for the low, then I'll consider it. But to me, this isn't NBA 2K. In 2K, Towns is gone. I'm sending Towns for Anthony Davis because I know how to keep Anthony Davis healthy in 2K. But this ain't 2K. You know, Anthony Davis, the player, the prospect, he might be better in some people's mind, but he's not available. So it just seems irresponsible to swap someone who is available, still putting up all-star numbers, whether you like him or not, to get Anthony Davis to hope that he's healthy at certain parts of the season. And imagine we do that and keep Mitchell Robinson. You mean to tell me both of my bigs gonna have that issue? Hell no, brother. So yeah, if we get Davis, we gotta find some deal that's gonna include Mitchell Robinson and something else. That's my answer. But no, for the way you asked it, Towns for Davis, to me that just sounds irresponsible. Personally, I think it's stupid. CK, would you trade Mitch for Davis? I'd put him in the deal. I would. That's a different conversation. We traded injury prone for injury prone. We're gonna have to add some things to make that work, though. It ain't gonna just happen because Mitch doesn't have that kind of value anymore in the league for sure. But that's a conversation I'm more willing to try and have a conversation about. It was just a thought, but I feel you just asking. Oh, no, great question. My response is I just didn't feel like answering the question because I know that's the conversation right now. I was trying to stay away from that conversation, but no. I'm not mad at you for asking it. No. Chef Curtis West said Towns for AD is crazy. Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about a healthy Davis, then yeah, that's a different discussion. But the brother is literally out due to injury right now. We trying to talk about. I know y'all frustrated with Towns, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's a little irresponsible, bro. Bad business. Game Hunter in the building. What up, Game Hunter? How you doing, man? KG, I agree with you on that. That's why I said I feel like we already missed that window with Mitch, so we got to play it out. Unless we can get somebody that is willing to overpay for Mitchell Robinson, then make that deal. But I think we missed any opportunities on any real deals for Mitchell Robinson. So I feel like we just try and keep him as healthy as possible and make our runs in the playoffs with his defense. But I'm going to need him to lock in here defensively because paint been too sweet even with him on the floor right now. He got to figure that out. We need Mitch back. Healthy and AD are oxymorons. 100%, Zach. Yep. Like I said, this is not 2K. Even in 2K, he don't be staying healthy. He don't even be staying healthy in 2K2, man. Where's Zion? And don't say White Castle. Hold on, we got another super from Marcus. No, appreciate you.
Crazy we can't beat Orlando, but we should win the next 6 games.
Appreciate the $5 super. Yeah, we should. Should is the best word to put in that sentence. Should. Should. I'm glad you didn't say we will win the next 5 games. Should is the right word. Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, Orlando did what Orlando does, man. They got us, and we fell for it. Knicks need a point guard right now. What? That's our best position. What you mean? We're currently struggling versus Brooklyn. That's a fact. That is a fact. AD needs to pick the Nets. I'm just trying to figure out when the Nets going to make that move for John Morant. When is that happening? AD has a custom-made ambulance. All right, too far, y'all. All right. Oh, I need a haircut. I've been avoiding the Clippers too long. I got to get a haircut. Hey, man, real talk, though. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us for another play-by-play, man. We are here. We are staying strong. We got a game on Wednesday against Charlotte. Then we got a game on Friday against Toronto. Is Friday Toronto? Bro, they all just mesh together in my brain now. Is Friday Toronto? Can somebody fact check me? I'm pretty sure Friday's the Toronto game, or is Sunday the Toronto game? I do not recall. No, Sunday's the Toronto game. Friday's the Bucks. My apologies. Friday Bucks, Sunday Toronto. Yeah. Hornets, Bucks, Raptors, Boston, a lowly Boston, still 9-8 though, and Charlotte. Very possible we come out of that thing 3-2. That's the realistic take I'm gonna have. I feel like the Raptors could sneak us. Yeah, the way the Raptors are playing right now, if we're not careful, I feel like the Raptors could sneak us. And I don't know. I know that they're not fully healthy, but the Celtics worry me as well. So I think there's a possibility we go 3-2 on these next 5 games, but I'm hopeful that we go 4-1 or 5-0. But 3-2 seems a little real, and I don't like it. Hakeem the Dream, $5 super. Appreciate you, bro. Nikita, take it away.
Bridges is a useless player.
Okay.
Og importance to the team is apparent every game without him.
Okay. Appreciate the $5 super. All right. You know, Hakeem, you gotta keep me level-headed. It's been we haven't had any Bridges hate at all yet in this stream, so it wouldn't be a Knicks play-by-play without some Bridges hate. So I appreciate the $5 super. Knicks need athletic wing depth. Boom, bingo. I like that. Josh Hart's Tommy John ads are crazy. Yeah, he has several, bro. Daquan Tillery said, I'm only trading for Giannis. Somebody tell Giannis that, man. But here we go, man. Back in action. Second half of basketball underwear. 51-48. Knicks up by 3. Hopefully we have ourselves. Oh, Lord have mercy. What we doing, Towns? I was going to say hopefully we have ourselves a third quarter of boom, but it's looking more like doom as Towns not only commits the foolish turnover, but then fouls man on the drive on literally the very next play. Karl Anthony Towns with the double no. And just like that, after a made free throw, if man makes the free throw, we're going to be tied up. Welcome back to the game. Magic said, I'm only training for my sanity. I feel that too. Man hitting the free throw, and yep. Here we go. He said to Mikal straight. I'm telling you, bro. I respect Hakeem for that because he got to keep me on my toes. I wasn't ready for it, bro. Mikal Bridges, mid-range pull. That one's short again. He said Hakeem might be right. He's not, though. Terrence, man, spin, looking around. And Bridges gets the tip, but Deuce, they will get the steal. Outlet to Bridges. Bridges will be the one rewarded for that steal as he initiated the ball coming loose. 53-51, 2-point game for the New York Knicks. Useless Bridges gets his first point of the half. Michael Porter Jr., these two were draft mates. Sounds like an app. As Porter misses another mid-ranger. Hart to Towns. Towns thought about it, but decides to hold on to it. Deuce wide open for three. He's going to, oh my goodness, that looked strong from the minute it left his hands. And here goes the Nets going the other way. Terrence Mann dictating the offense here majority of the time. Another miss there from Brooklyn. Here goes the Knicks going the other way. This is what I'm talking about. Push the pace. Look at that. Wide open three-ball Deuce, bro. You got to hit a shot, though. But look at that. Wide open Deuce. The Nets not getting back defensively. Push the pace. A block by Towns. Here we go. Hart. Got to look up, Hart. He goes for the worst pass of all of them. Gets the kick ball. Brunson is right here. Right in front of you straight away. Why are you trying to go? There's three Nets. One here, one in the middle. You go for a bounce pass between those three Nets to Mikal Bridges when you got Brunson literally right here. Brunson, oh my, oof. Come on, man. Anyways, it's still Knicks ball. Here we go, 53-51. Oh my goodness, sidestep. Gets the floater, barely bounces in. Towns gets the bucket, 55-51. Nick Claxton picked up by Karl Anthony Towns. Card is a bonehead. Sometimes that's an understatement. Frank, don't laugh at me, man. I'm pissed. Oh, my goodness. Demon fires from three, missing it, clanking it. Hart, lead pass to Bridges. Great defense by the rookie, though. Rookie not giving up on the play. Got to give him props for that. Hart heard me, so he said, here you go, CK. Here's your outlet pass. But Demon, got to give him some credit for getting back on defense. Hakeem the Dream, $5 super. He has a trade proposal. What says you guys? How you guys feel about Hakeem's trade proposal?
McBride, Kolek, Bridges, Towns, and 2 first-round picks for Giannis and Portis.
Bridges, big three ball there, much needed, both for us and for Bridges' psyche. Bridges has not had the best shooting night, but here he goes. A much better start here in this third quarter. Porter with another miss. Knicks have numbers if they use them. Brunson thought about it, deciding to keep it instead. Brunson sidestep. Brunson high layup. He had the easy one. Chokes it away as well. Brunson and Towns getting some gimmies and can't get the fall. Speaking of gimmies, Clowney misses it. But Porter Jr. going to follow it up and get the putback. Now, Hakeem saying McBride, Kolek, Bridges, Towns, and 2 first for Giannis and Portis. I don't even think that deal goes through in 2K. But also, I don't even know if I want to make that deal. We giving up a lot. You said you want to give up Bridges and Towns and 2 first? Nah. That's too much, bro. B. Mill said, I felt like I haven't heard the 007 theme in 3 hours. I mean, you've only heard it, 4 times tonight, 3 times tonight. The Knicks are 3 for 16 from 3, but you're going to hear it again. No, we're not. Bridges missing the 3. Tipped out by McBride, and the Nets going the other way. He said, Bobby? Keep Bobby over there. Yeah, man. I would love to have Bobby on this team, but after things he said, that bridge has been burned. That bridge has definitely been burned. Chat not seeming to co-sign, Hakeem's trade proposal. Look at Towns. Look at Karl-Anthony Towns putting his hands up defensively and getting himself some blocks tonight. Cat, who is playing the center in place of the injured Mitchell Robinson, look at him and talking with it as well. Little meow meow there. Okay. That's like the 3rd block. I know he only has 1 on record, but I'm pretty sure that was like his 3rd block. Anyway, shout out to Karl-Anthony Towns. But no, they called a foul. Never mind. That's why the block don't count, bro.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Anyways. Never mind. Anyways, we moving on. Josh Hart. I'm here all hyped up. The foul wasn't on Towns, at least, was it? The foul wasn't on Towns, was it? Can somebody correct and let me know who that foul was on? Brunson with the drive. Wide open Josh Hart. He fires and misses everything. Brunson with an extra effort. Bridges throwing it over to Hart. Hart throwing it back to Brunson. Brunson firing the 3. That one will fall. And the New York Knicks now seem to be shooting it a lot better here in this 3rd quarter. Terrence Mann bounced past to Demon. Demon 3 steps, pulls, and makes it. And the defense still option for the Knicks tonight. Hasn't been primarily played as the Nets quickly score on that possession. 56-61. Towns looking to hand it off to Hart. He will not. He's faking it everywhere. Towns now puts the ball on the ground, goes up with it, draws some contact. Towns going to the line. JB with the foul. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, KG. Would like to see Bridges shoot every time he's in the paint. Me too, Freddie. Especially if your option is to drive and dish out to Hart. Peace and love. I'd much rather see you just shoot the ball. That is not a slight. Just being honest. I know Josh Hart from time to time can make those, those energy threes, those, loose ball, extra pass threes. I know he has that capability, but if you're driving and dishing out to Hart, just go up with it, please. That's all I ask. Thank you. Thank you. WCK mad at me. No, why? Why am I mad at nobody? RGT said, all right, BBL Selly, do something. What was the other nickname he got? Yabu Selling? That's still my new favorite. I'm sorry. Yabu Selling, my new favorite nickname. Until he does something consistently, Yabu Selling might be the one. Hart goes up for that one and gets the Knicks another opportunity. Hart is arguing with the referee to the surprise of nobody. Knicks trying to get back to it. Hart is still in the back. He finally joins the play. Here goes Towns. Oh, my goodness. What a layup over Demon, complaining to the referee. Not sure what's happening. I think a timeout was called, and he can't believe it. He is holding on hard to his wrist. He's saying, huh? What are we talking about here? Lady ref having a conversation with Mike Brown. Juwan Howard looked at Towns and said, yeah, you was fouled. Go back to your side, please. Watching this play again, I want to see if Towns has an argument. Goes all the way up. Oh, yeah, he was hit twice. But you know how it goes when you are a big fella going to the paint. Yabu Selling on the floor. Cat with the illegal hook. That's the Karl Anthony Towns special, man. When you're a big fella named Cat, Giannis gets those calls. I'm just saying. Very true, RGT. Very true, brother. Very true. Very true. $5 super from a game right now. Just hate to say nonsense. I appreciate you, though.
Why is Karl Anthony, me no black, Towns always on the floor?
Me no black. Oh boy. The lady ref is in the men. Lady refs in the men's game are trash. Frank White, a lot of people speaking out on it. Yeah, it is a little tough, right? It is a little tough. They tend to consistently call the game a little rough. And that's me saying that's the PG opinion. Yabu selling in the game. Yabu selling is in the game. Rare Edition said dead. RGT, bro.
Hold on a minute there, players.
Why I see the Drewski gif when you said that. They can't let him in have anything. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. Yabu, there you go. He's getting a little vignette for his fan base, man. I'm not sure what he's saying to y'all. Matter of fact, what he's saying. Yabu, what you got? What you saying, bro?
Yes. But as far as dunk, I had a pretty, good dunk in my career, so I don't know where should I put this one, but in terms of emotion, I think this dunk in the Olympic got to be number one.
It was Yabu talking about the dunk he had on LeBron James in the Olympics. His claim to fame by the casual fans, and he's coming to New York and losing some of those fans as Yabu selling is having a rough go. Fadeaway jumper from Michael Porter Jr. That one goes down. Michael Porter Jr. He don't see a shot he don't like. He gonna keep letting that thing fly. He don't care what the result is. He gonna keep letting that thing fly. Martin picking up Jalen Brunson. So let me get the stats up for you guys again. Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, he comes up short. Long rebound by Hart. Hart finding Deuce. Deuce on the drive. Deuce with the pull. And Deuce with the mid. We like those middies. You said Brock Purdy has 3 interceptions before the half? I'm trying to tell you that man is boo-boo butt, bro. Never understood the Brock Purdy madness. Yeah, I'm looking this thing up. Now that wasn't Braun. That was Big Perk. Braun said that was AI. Diawara getting ready to check in. Yabusele is in disbelief. Something happened. I'm assuming he picked up a foul. But Yabusele... Again, just existing for about 2 more minutes. And Diawara, big block. Down goes Bridges, getting hit in the no-nos, it seems like, as he's trying to hobble over. And here goes the New York Knicks. Brunson picked up by 2 defenders. Oh, my goodness, keeping the dribble. Gets the easy layup on the left side. And the Knicks with an 11-point lead, 69, nice, to 58. 5 minutes remain in this third quarter. Good sidestep. Drake Powell, he finds Porter. Porter thinks about it. Tipped out by Hart. And they're going to say it's Knicks ball. Brunson trying to get the quick inbound before anybody can even think about it, and they will. And here go the Knicks. They might have got away with one there because I think Hart did touch it last, but who cares? We move. Here come the Knicks. 11-point game. Towns said I can still shoot as the big bodega. Having the game that he desperately needs. Everybody talking about his name, putting him in trade talks. Looking to respond here against the Brooklyn Nets. A heave from Martin, no good. Tyrese Martin having his fingerprint on the ball everywhere. Jalen Wilson, I like those shoes. What is he wearing? The colorway and whatever shoes those are fire. Terrible pass once again from Josh Hart. Look, man, this Josh Hart point guard stuff, I'm never going to be a fan of it. Decision making be boo-boo, but a lot of the time, Powell goes up, fouled by Diawara. A couple of rookies facing off. Diawara picking up the foul. Give all of Yabu's minutes to the Rook. But look at the big bodega. Don't let that man get his shot confidently. It'll be wraps. It'll be wraps. Foot on throat, RDT said. And Powell missing the free throw, so it wouldn't even matter. Here comes Huck Porty and Clarkson. I'm assuming Diawara. Yep, Diawara checking out of the game. Not sure. And Towns. So we got a nice little, another what? We got a minute and 40-something of Diawara time. Yeah, I'm gonna need all of Yabu's minutes go to Diawara, please. Please. And Powell making the second of two. The Knicks now in a nice little comfortable spot. Hopefully they continue to push the lead up. 21-11 is the scoring difference in this quarter. Knicks up 10 points in the quarter battle, but 13 in the game. Brunson picked up with a double team, trying to dribble around them. He sidesteps. He goes for the fadeaway jumper. He misses it, rebounded by Clowney. Clowney now going the other way. Clowney looking to try and get his own shot. He finds Wilson. Screen not set. Wilson on the drive. Wilson with the floater. Wilson and one. Jalen Wilson playing his entire career with Brooklyn, unfortunately. He's one of those guys I like, but it's like I can't like him because he's on that team. But Jalen Wilson, nice play there. Free throws coming up. That one goes down. Paul GM says Hart for Devo. Like I told you, as long as Jalen Brunson is the best player on the New York Knicks, Hart's never getting traded. I don't care what, who, how, Hart ain't getting traded, man. Mikal Bridges pulling from three. That one laces as well. Look at the New York Knicks in this third quarter. Everybody getting shots up at a high clip, and the Knicks pulling away. Wilson for three. That's no good. Rebounded by Tyrese Martin between two Knicks. Clowney, who's been on fire, fires away and gets another three. 10-point game. Hart sees with the full head of steam, goes all the way, and one from Josh Hart. God, I just wish he did that consistently. Y'all know it. I say it every game. One time a game, you won't get one of those takes from Hart, and you never see him do it again. Pisses me off when it comes to Josh Hart. Once a game, he's going to take one of those strong-ass takes, draw a foul, go to the free throw line, and then never does it again. Never does it again. Great take there from Josh Hart. Nova boys catching fire. 77-65, 12-point lead. Knicks now getting comfortable. Knicks looking like the good version of this team that a lot of fans want to see consistently. But right now is a good start. We got NBA Cup, action coming up on Wednesday as we take on the Charlotte Hornets. Knicks are 1-1 in the Cup. Breen loves Hart. A lot of people love Hart, man. He is definitely. It's so funny. He's such an interesting player, bro. He's like Josh Hart's like the Jey Uso of the Knicks, bro. The internet does not like Josh Hart, but like, like the casual, the fans that are, in the front, they love Josh Hart. He is a fan favorite. And I hate that I just compared Josh Hart to my guy Jey Uso. I hated that at all. But it just matches so well. My wrestling fans know what I'm talking about. Oh boy, 12-point lead though, 77-65. We're sitting at 255 here in the chat. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Shout out to all my supers today. Want to rehash some of the supers that we got today. Shout out to you guys for, also helping the channel. It means a lot, but more importantly, participating. And I appreciate you. Hakeem the Dream with 3 supers of his own, $15 total. Appreciate you. Marcus No started the conversation in the chat about the Cat and Anthony Davis trade. Appreciate you. Willie Cruz, $5 super, talking about Brown unlocking the terrible defense rather than the offense. But once again, appreciate all the supers. Who am I missing? Better Great, showing love on this Turkey week, saying that he's thankful that Randall is no longer a Knick. And shout out to Daquan Tillery, who thinks that I hate him, but factually, I do not. You are one of my biggest supporters, and I appreciate you. I'm sorry that I missed you on the introduction. I apologize. KG said it's against the net, CK. The way my Knicks are playing right now, I don't care who it's against. I'm just glad it's happening in general. I'm going to take it where I can get it, KG. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's the Nets or if it's against the Cavaliers. I don't care at this point. Do it against somebody. Let me know that it can be done. That's all I care. That's how I feel at this point, man. That's how I feel, KG. I hear you. But at least it's possible. At least I know it's possible. That's it. Ace said, why hit hit the like button if you haven't already. We win tonight and bring that momentum against Hornets. And Hart, after the timeout, not able to finish the and one play. Still up 12 for the Knicks. Dale in the building. What up, Dale? Said, hey, yo, F the Nets. That's my contribution for the night. Appreciate you, Dale. CK said, if it's free W. Right, bro. I don't care. The way we playing right now, man, look. YF, you're like the 4th person to ask it. We got to bring it back. You know what? We going to bring it back. As Bridges runs out of his shoe on the take, draws the foul. Bridges rocking the new John Morant threes. Didn't time too tight this time around. But Bridges with the good take. Tyler Kolek. Again, Kolek and Bridges, man. If you give these two extended time, you're going to get some great basketball played between Bridges and Kolek together. CK2K, year 3 of this of the NBA Cup. How you feeling about it? I feel the same way now that I felt about it when it was brought here. I love new ideas. I think that it, down the line is going to be a lot more popular than it is right now. People don't like change. People don't like new. So I understand right now people don't care. But I'm telling you, when we in 2040 and they talking about the 5-time NBA Cup winner and all that stuff, people all of a sudden going to start caring then. I like it. I think it's fun. I've enjoyed it so far. So, yeah, I like the idea when it first was announced, and I still like it now. I think it's only improving each and every year. NBA needs something to spice up the regular season, to add some juice to the fire. I think the NBA Cup was one of the few good ideas from Adam Silver, personally. Floater there by Drake Powell. That one goes down, and now 69. Nice. To 79. 10-point lead yet again for the Knicks. Tyler Kolek picked up by the rookie. Kolek there looking for the screen. He's going to get it. Kolek looking around. Oh, what a pass to Towns. Give him his assist, and he will. Kolek, good patience there. Towns, good muscle play there. And the Knicks, look, they're grooving right now. Again, KG going to try and slow me down and say it's the net, CK. But look, I need some kind of consistency and continuity in any fashion against any team. And the Knicks right now showing that, at least in a little sample size. Towns thought about it. Day'Ron Sharpe had no choice but to step in on it. Towns, instead of going up with it, trying to feed Yabu, selling in the corner, tipped out of bounds, still Knicks ball. Daquan says, "CK, you got 2 strikes. You know the rules." Oh, boy. Stupid. I'll be dead by 20. Yo, RGT, don't do that, bro. You come on, man. He said just a morbid joke, Zach. I hate you, RGT, bro. Oh, man. S69, nice. Yeah, man. I gotta show love every time, bro. He said no Clowney, and this is a route. Yeah, Clowney is shooting the lights out tonight. No Clowney, 4 for 8 from 3. I called that in the last outing and told y'all, man. Clowney has that shot.
Oh,
But,
Marion, and the, I'm talking about like the, the B2K.
Appreciate
and
that.
So, oh, and
YF, we gonna bring back the
bring
back the 2K sim at some point. It will be brought back at some point this season. It was unique. It definitely was unique. Got to bring it back. Nelly No said exactly CK. I'm assuming that's to my NBA Cup take. Yeah, man, it's been fun. Dale, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you always coming through. Take it easy, Dale. Nick's gonna have a chip before GTA 5 or 6. Last year was our year, man. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get there this year. We're 1-1 in the cup right now. Points differential not looking great for us. We'll see. Anything can happen. It'd be fun. If we get there in Vegas, I'll be there. Towns looking around. Deuce firing from 3. Gets it to fall. And look at the Knicks shooting here in the third quarter. Knicks shooting it way better here. Upping their percentage to 32, a low 32. But the Knicks definitely getting out of the nonsense of the first half with the 3-point shooting. Drake Powell, extra pass to Martin. Martin finding Powell. Powell firing from 3, gets that to fall. The UNC product giving the Nets some kind of life off of the bench. 84-72, 39 seconds remain. Bro, Bridges trying to get cute with the dribbling up the court, going all the way, passing it to Yabusele. Yabusele with his one opportunity. It's time to shine. Yabu ain't selling no mo. Gets the corner 3 off of the Mikal Bridges pass. And 21 seconds remain in the third quarter. Clowney finding Powell. Powell looking to keep his scoring going. Spinning around, finding Wilson. Wilson is going to let that fly every time. It's short. Rebounded by Kolek. Kolek outlet to Bridges. These two, the duo you never knew you needed. Kolek to Bridges. Powell sidestep 3. Lord have mercy. Drains it. Powell, with his best Denzel impression, said, "I'm leaving here with something." What a end to the quarter for Powell, but more importantly, what a third quarter by the New York Knicks. 38 points scored in that quarter to the Nets 27. Hold on to a 14-point lead. And let's see how the Knicks put the Nets away here in this fourth quarter. Or is it going to be a bit more of the unnecessary drama, the cardiac Knicks? And this game ends up becoming close down the line. Hopefully it's the latter. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hope you guys are good. Touchdown, Kolek. He said, CK, you're not going to regularly be saying Yabu selling during the regular play-by-play, only when he's actually selling. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Only when it makes sense. CK, how would the in-season tournament affect players' legacy, if at all? Well, that's what I'm saying. Things, new changes
what's the word I'm looking for, bro? There's a word and it's escaping my brain. In time, I'm telling you, in time, those NBA Cup MVPs, those NBA Cup wins for the team when the banners start getting hung and there's teams, I'm telling you, when there's teams with multiple, when it starts to play a part in MVPs, I'm telling you, it's not going to happen in the beginning, but it will happen in due time. And yeah, I look, it's like soccer. It's like other sports where they have those other things that you can possibly win in the season, like, you know, bowl games. You can get bowl wins while also going for the championship. It's just another way to show your team's success. And I think it's going to become more of a household conversation as the years go on. But right now it's still new, so it's just seen as like a, you know, like a what's the word I'm looking for? It seems like like novelty. That's probably not the right word. I don't know. Not secondary, because it definitely doesn't feel secondary. But it's just not as important to a lot of fans right now because it's new, because of when it's happening. And I get all that, but I feel like in time it's definitely going to get the respect that it deserves. I think it's going to be fun. And look, the NBA just needs changes. NBA needs something to spice it up during the regular season. I have no beef with it. That's just how I feel about it. But as far as it affecting legacies in the future, only time will tell with that. I think it will at some point. It's going to be a conversation piece down the stretch. When you hear about SGA with 5 or 4-time NBA Cup MVP and 4 championships in the NBA Cup, 3-time NBA champion, like it's going to add to the legacy down the stretch. Especially also comes down to you need NBA Cup moments. I feel like we're going to get those down the line. We're going to have NBA Cup moments. We remember the Bucks and Pacers rivalry that came out of nowhere, but that was a lot of fun from 2 seasons ago. There's going to be moments, all those things, like it builds in time as it makes its own history. So I don't know. I like it. Change is always accepted by me here, especially if it's a good one. And I'm not talking about the All-Star game because that's the kind of change that the NBA sucks at. Anyways, let me log back in, man. 89-77, Drake Powell with the drive, spins over, shoots it right over Kolek. And who is this kid? The rookie from North Carolina. I remember him as a defensive guy at North Carolina. Right now, going crazy. But Karl Anthony Towns putting the stop to whatever the Brooklyn Nets thought that they were doing just now. Big 3-ball by the big bodega. 92-79. Knicks still holding on to a 13-point lead, but Drake Powell trying to get them out of it by himself. Look at Towns with the steal, throwing up the hoop. Yabusele. Oh, no. It's all over.
What the hell? Oh, my
Yabusele can't get up there to finish the alley-oop. What a try by Towns. Yabu got no lift, especially after coming off of a vignette talking about the dunk over LeBron James. The way he looked on that alley-oop, it seems like it must have happened a decade ago because he did not get very high off the floor there. Clowney pulls, and another 3-ball for Clowney, 25 on the night. 10-point game, timeout called by the Knicks. Noah Clowney keeping the Nets' hopes alive. Oh, man. He said, look at Brown's face. I missed it, Greg. It was all a dream. Oh, yeah, boo. He said that Zach Randolph type lift can't jump over an iPhone 7. Belly nail cementing the nickname. Let's see how Nikita says it.
Yabu selling tears of joy.
Hey! She said it right. Yabu selling indeed. Oh my gosh. He said Yabu selling back overseas. Just horrible. We turned down Marjan Beauchamp for this. Brew crew fishing, we're broken. I like that. I'm okay with that, Paul GM. He says CK, the NBA Cup is similar to the NIT in comparison. That's okay comp. I don't know if I don't know because that one isn't that considered the Losers Cup? Technically, kinda. He said Yabu can't jump over a credit card. Oh, Yabu, man, can't catch a break. Can't catch a break. Cannot catch a break. Oh, you can't catch a break, man. Yeah, but never do, Fred Flintstone. Oh, Yabu, man. I like the point spread portion of the tournament. I love that. Play all the way to the last buzzer, bro. And if you don't want to get embarrassed, you better get that damn stop because I'm trying to get my points up. I love that. I love that, man. I love that. Let me leave Yabu selling alone, bro. 14 points from Mikal Bridges here. A majority of them coming in that third quarter. Nice run from Mikal, but the story of the night has been around Karl Anthony Towns in a bounce-back game. Even though he scored a good amount against Orlando. I think he had, 23? It was 23, 24, something like that. But it wasn't with the best shooting. Tonight, though, 71% from the field. 100% from three. Towns on a roll. Pump faking the three. Trying to back down Day'Ron Sharp. Sharp holding his own. Here goes
Marion, and I'm talking about like the B2K
Clarkson with the floater and another. Shout out to the sub. Appreciate you for coming through, joining the crew. Oh my gosh, bro. Father Peace. Yup, Flintstone. What up, Father Peace? Drake Powell having a career game today, trying to score every time he gets the rock. That time, no good. Tipped out of bounds, Knicks ball. Powell trying to take advantage of the matchup against Tyler Kolek. Oh, my goodness. Yabusele, that was hilarious. 3-ball from Clarkson. That one no good. Rebounded by Sharp. Beanie, how people feel about the NIT versus the 64 is how winning the NBA Cup feels like winning. Got it. You're talking about the energy towards it, not it being like that. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, for now. I'm telling you, give it time, man. Give it time. Tyler Kolek with the drive. Kolek had a layup, but instead extra pass, and not good there from Clarkson, but rebounded by Towns. Extra pass. Clarkson in the paint throws up a wild one. And Jordan Clarkson. Anything in the paint will go in for Jordan Clarkson because that man triple clutched it and got it to fall. This game is ending in a wild fashion, but the Knicks with a 14-point lead. But every time the Knicks look like they're going to pull away, the Nets respond. Big three from Jalen Wilson. 11-point lead for the Knicks. Extra pass to Josh Hart. Hart looking for Towns. Towns has not missed from above the arc, and that's his first one of the night. Towns shooting 70% from the field. Here goes the handoff to Clowney, the leading scorer for the Brooklyn Nets. Missing that one there. Knicks need to score off of the stop. Kolek, Clarkson on the drive. Clarkson in the paint. Clarkson losing a handle, stolen by Powell. Powell finding Wilson. Here comes the Nets going the other way. Wilson runs right into Kolek, and Kolek absorbing the contact and taking the charge like the man he is. Shout out to Tyler Kolek. Kolek read that from a mile away. Tyler Kolek taking all of the right pieces from Jalen Brunson's playbook and adding it into his own. Kolek, look, man, if he is continuing to be an amoeba like this from El Capitan while adding to his already pass-first style, Kolek can be dangerous with the right amount of development. Oh, my goodness. What a game. Knicks looking to close this one out with Brunson checking back into the game after a good defensive stop by the Knicks. Not sure if this is being checked. I think it's just a timeout. I think it was just a timeout by the Nets. I don't think there's any challenge here or anything of the sort. Yeah, referees are talking about it. Not entirely sure if they're talking about that play, but timeout is called nonetheless. 300 in the building, man. Hit that like button if you haven't already. I know we got 1, 2, 3, but we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and keep going. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Appreciate you. Chef Clarkson, Russell Whiskey says. Tyler Brunson. Kolek is definitely learning. He just needs a better jumper and like 15 pounds. I think Tyler Kolek's jumper is way underrated. My thing is I need him to be confident to shoot the jumper a lot more off the dribble, in the mid-range, off the dribble, on the floater. I think he has the ability, just needs to take them. Kolek has a good shot. Is Michael Porter Jr. still in? He was not before the timeout was called. I'm sure he'll check back in as there's 8 minutes left and the Nets are trying to get back in it. But as of right now, he was not in. We'll see after the timeout if he checks back in. CK, what do you think about in-game tournament championship being played all-star game? No. Two separate things. I don't care. Look, my simple take on the all-star game. I don't care. Yeah, my simple take on the all-star game. I don't care what they change it to. I don't care if they do USA versus the world. I don't care if they do the 4-team tournament. I don't care if they do East versus West. I don't care what they do. Until these players stop acting like they too cool for school and play the damn game, it don't matter what you change it to, the game gonna be butt. And it comes down to the vets. In my humble opinion, the people that need to be the ones to make it cool again, to play in the All-Star game, it comes down to whoever the upper statesmen are of the All-Stars. It's that simple. If LeBron gonna get voted in again, I don't care how healthy you are. If you're gonna only play, 2 quarters, in those 2 quarters, you gotta be playing, unk mode. You gotta do it. But until then, as long as we're half speeding it and not caring about it and treating it like it's a damn practice, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you give them money. I don't care if you do whatever. The All-Star game always going to be butt. Because that's the one difference between All-Star game now than All-Star games in the past. They cared back then. Back in my day, they cared about the All-Star game. Now they don't care. Because everybody too cool for school. Everybody too worried about other stuff. Nah, F that, bro. F that, bro. Y'all playing 20 minutes apiece, 18 minutes apiece? Give me some good burn, man. But yeah, in the offseason, y'all gonna be playing hard in rec runs and shit like no, come on, man. This is an all-star game. It's televised. Towns takes a very tough spill when he gets the layup, and the and one Towns not looking good there. Hopefully nothing too serious. Bridges trying to get him to get back up. Towns still writhing in pain. See Brunson checking in. I don't mean to be insensitive, but you're seeing some great pairs of shoes stepping into the image. But Towns trying to walk it off. It's got to be his hip that's hurting. Towns looking okay. He's waving it off, but I think Mike Brown's forcing Towns to get out of the game to be checked out. But the thing is, it was an and one, right? So he's going to have to shoot this free throw, and then they'll take him out. Yeah, it takes a hard fall right on his hip, so that's got to sting a little bit. Oh, yeah, Terrence Mann moved right at the last second, so that's definitely a blocking foul. We'll see. All-Star game now is NBA homecoming weekend, right, bro? So that's what I'm saying. For me, the All-Star game only gets fixed when the players care. That's it. If they don't care, I don't care what they do. And it sucks because I like the All-Star Weekend. I used to love All-Star Weekend, bro. But if they don't care, then why should we care? You know. Towns looks like he's going to play through it, looking like he's hurting, but he's laughing it off. Definitely could have been a worse fall, but doing all right. Freddie said those shoes are fire. Right. I was making sure Towns was all right, but I got a close-up on John Morant's shoes. I'm like, okay, hold on, Mikal, those shoes kind of cool. I saw the Kobe 4s. Who's wearing them? I think it's Jordan Clarkson wearing them. And then Brunson pulled up in the sixes, the Liberty sixes. I was like, hold on, man. Or I think they're called the State of New York. That's what that colorway is. But yeah, I saw them all pull up. I'm like, Towns, I hope you're all right. But those some cool sneakers, man. Hold on. Towns practicing his acting. That was a tough fall. I ain't gonna lie, man. But Towns powering through it. 13-19 from the field. Towns, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna wait. All right, Towns perfect from the line tonight. 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Again, shooting 68% from the field. His hip hit the floor hard. Exactly, Zach. Look rough, but he powered through it. No good on the take there. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks still trying to keep the pace alive. Hart finding Bridges. Bridges on the baseline. Passing it out to Towns. Towns wants to continue the shooting, and he will. Karl Anthony Towns having himself a night. The kind of bounce back that we've been asking for. This is Towns. Now, we need it to stick around, but definitely pleasant to see him bring it out tonight. 87-102. Look at Josh Hart about to do. Oh, he misses it that time, but Bridges with the putback. 87-104. 7 minutes remain. The Knicks right now holding on to a comfortable, 17-point lead. Look at the points in the paint for the New York Knicks. 46-24 by Brooklyn. Michael Porter Jr. checked back in. Now handing it off to Wilson. They could get a double team there. Yeah, Brunson finally read it a little late. They get the turnover. Now Brunson with a full head of steam. He could make the pass, but he has a floater instead, and we like that. Take the aggressive take. He's showing them. You saw that Euro? My little legs can pull a Euro step as well. JB, the captain. Euro step into the floater in the break. 106-87, 19-point lead. Here we go. We have, 6:37 left in this game. Knicks seem to be in control. And this is the kind of game we needed back, man. We need this kind of game. I don't care who it is. We needed this game. Brightest future, hit your parlay. Congratulations to you. Nelly Nell, bang, bang, bang. Welcome back, Shells. What up, Shells? My fault, man. I'm missing everybody, bro. Shells, what's good, man? Hope you're good today. Cat does have 37, 3 away from another possible 40-point game. Oh, he didn't have that 40-point. Did he? Did he get to 40 in that Shamit game? He got to 40, right? I don't remember. I remember Shamit got to 36. Did Towns end up getting to 40? I don't recall. If he did, then this could possibly be his second 40-piece. I don't remember if he got there or not. I don't think he did. Finally, Knicks put the pedal to the metal. He had 39. That's right. Yeah, he didn't get to 40, so Towns can get his first 40-piece of the season here. Greg, finally Towns has figured out that he needs to stay closer to the three-point line to be more accurate. Imagine that, right? Not shooting from the logo. That's the only three ball you get. Drake Powell, who has had a nice night as the rookie. Powell extra pass to Martin. Martin slides it over to Clowney, and Clowney hits the corner three. He has been money on this game. Juice Main, if you're still in here, it seems like MPJ's night is all but over. He was in for a little bit. They took him back out. And I think the Nets now have conceded as it has been all Knicks in this second half. And we're just seeing the youngins playing for Brooklyn. Pull by Brunson and make by Brunson. 108-90. 18-point game. Brunson quietly shooting 50% from the field, 43 from three, and a nice little 24-point game for the captain. Quietly killing while Cat takes the mainstay. Oh my gosh. Damn, just misses that shot terribly. Down goes Clarkson. I think they're going to call the foul on Clarkson, actually. Interesting call here. MPJ got shut down by Mikal, but no one's going to talk about that. Yeah, because Mikal is not. Let me stop. RGT, don't throw me a lob like that, man, because then I'm going to get in trouble. Then I'm going to get in trouble. There goes CK again. You know he love him some Mikal. Right on cue, Bridges, the interception. Finding Brunson. Brunson faking the pass. Now trying to take some time off the clock. Picked up by Day'Ron Sharpe. He steps right into that three. Comes up short. Rebounded.
Oh, Marion and I'm talking about like the B2K and
Sir William Reinhardt.
And
That is a proper name. Josh Hart with the block on the three. What a block. Yeah, Sir William Reinhardt. I like that name, man. CK Yabu that lob. No, I denied the lob because I ain't trying to hear y'all mouths. That's why, bro. There goes CK. Okay, we get it. The RGT is not wrong. Damon throwing the lob pass over to. Oh my gosh. I'm assuming that was a block or either really bad miss. Clarkson pulling in transition. No good. Rebounded. Go up with it. Huck. Huck loses the ball, but he's fouled. Ariel Huck Porty. Look, man, we don't talk about it enough. Huck Porty is impressive on the offensive boards, man. I ain't trying to, I don't want to start anything. Yeah, Bridges did block that. What a block by Mikal. Ariel Huck Porty, man, we got to have a conversation a very uncomfortable conversation, but I'm going to leave it alone. It's too soon. It's the Nets right now. Let me stop. How would you know the Nets had conceded and put in younger players? Fair. Because they got Powell. Well, now Powell checking out. But they had the likes of guys like Day'Ron Sharpe still playing, Demon playing extended minutes, Powell was playing extended minutes. Some of those guys are coming off of the bench. Now Wilson checking in. See, Claxton's still on the bench. So I say that because they're going with just the younger guys. They're going with just some of the guys that I guess the whole team's young. I get what you're saying, B-Mills, all right? I get your point, B-Mills. It's just if they were still trying to fight for this game, you would think that Claxton and MPJ would be on the floor, right? Both of them were out there for a few seconds and then got taken out. All right? That's my answer. B-Mills. He said, have the convo. I know what you're trying to say. No, because if I have that convo, RGT, then, those people win. So I'm going to leave it alone for right now. We'll circle back around to it. All I'll say is Huck Porty has a lot more value than I think we give him credit for. And that's where I'm going to leave that at. 108-92, 4:05 remain. Knicks moving the ball around. Clarkson, he wants this three ball bad. It has been in and out from him from three. He's been great in the paint, but the three ball just not falling for Jordan Clarkson tonight. 16-point game, 92-108. A lot of time still left on the clock. And Noah Clowney said, look, I'm going to have me a career night in a loss. I do not care. Noah Clowney, 20. I think that's 31. I think he already had 28. I could be wrong. But 95-108. And there goes Clarkson. Yeah, anything in the paint, Clarkson going to make those. Whether he quadruple clutches, whether it's open, Clarkson going to make those paint touches. But the three ball tonight, not his bread and butter, just for tonight. What a take there from Martin, missing everything. Good defense again by Bridges. Bridges been on fire defensively today. Clarkson, I'm telling you, he really wants it. Oh, extra pass to Brunson. I didn't even know Brunson was still in the game. JB just out here adding to his percentages as well. I expect a full substitution to come soon. Nets have high schoolers somewhere on the bench we didn't know about. You're right. No, you're right. You're right. Tanking underway in Brooklyn. That's what they should do. It's going to be a powerful draft, man. They should be tanking. Oh, I think Brunson's toe was on the line. We'll see. Him and Bridges, I believe. No. We were talking about Hook Party. He knows what it is. Jordan Clarkson on the take. Again, bro. Misses that one, but just draw the foul. No, they're calling an offensive foul. Clarkson, I think, fouled out right there, no? Clarkson was playing with 5. I'm not sure what the offensive foul is. Was it on someone else? Here comes Etienne checking in. Forgot he was on the team. No, I didn't. He was there. Noah Clowney, who had himself a nice night. 31 points for Noah Clowney checking out. Tyler Kolek closing out. We still got Bridges out there. Bridges looking to foul so he can get out of there. Mass subs checking in. Everybody getting some burn. Jemison getting some burn. I still don't know how to say bro's name. He used to play for the Brooklyn Nets. Tosan Evboan. I don't know how to say his name, man. And there go Mike Brown giving you another face right there. Add it to the list, chat. Seven threes for Clowney, yep. He went from not hitting 1 3 against us in the last outing to 7 in this one. Greg, I'm telling you, bro, by January, by February, bro, everybody gonna be looking at what is Mike Brown's face gonna look like next, bro. every day of time. Oh, 113.95. Knicks up 18. What the hell was that take? Etienne throwing his entire body into Kolek just to miss the layup. And there he goes, man. Somebody phonetically spell bro's last name for me, man. I like him, though. He was a Brooklyn Net the last, 2 seasons? One season? One of the two. There's a nice game there. I like him. He has a little bit of a shot. Gives you some hustle play. I just cannot say his damn name. K-Dot said at least we won. Amen to that. How many points did Cat have in the first quarter? If you know, I don't remember. I think he got double digits in the first quarter. I could be wrong. It was either 8 or he got up to 10. Down goes Wilson. Etienne going to let that thing fly. He said, this is my time to shine. Misses it, but put back by Day'Ron Sharpe. And now we are seeing the bottom of the bench for the Brooklyn Nets. Lindell out there. Here comes Diawara. Diawara, extra pass to Pacome. The French connection, no good. And we're seeing Jemison also playing some minutes tonight. Wilson fires from 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Lindell. Lindell back to Etienne. Etienne gives it to Lindell. Lindell feeding Sharpe. Sharpe with the spin move. Jemison staying strong. Sharpe cannot get past him. Jemison a damn wall. But they're going to bail him out and give him a foul. Jemison right there, a whole ass unit. That is not a foul in my opinion. You couldn't get past that big fella. Bro was staying put. Hold on a minute there, player. He is. Okay, hold on, Jemison. On some Dwight Howard light looking stuff, man. I trade Pacome for a bag of chips. Facts. Never understood the Pacome hype. Peace and love. Bell to ass. We own Brooklyn, missing the second free throw. Here we go. Oh, man. Diawara finding Kolek. Kolek a little strong on the 3. Jefferson fighting for the rebound, but it's going to be Day'Ron Sharpe with the rebound. Jalen Wilson finding Demon. Demon with the fake. Demon step back pull. That's no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Kolek finding Diawara. I'd like Diawara to give me some here. Diawara looking around, cross court, back to Kolek. Kolek on the drive, draws some contact off the backboard, doesn't get the finish. 40 seconds remain, 113-98. Here's the drive by Demon. Demon gets the ball to fall. And here we go, cross court to Diawara. Diawara picked up by Demon, screen on the way. And the New York Knicks dribbling some of the clock out as this one is all but over. Not quite the lead we had earlier, but still a win for the New York Knicks. Diawara, three turned down, losing his handle, going up for a mid-range pull, no good, rebounded by Wilson. 7 seconds remain. Wilson wants to get one more shot up. He will. That's no good. Rebounded by Pregame, and the New York Knicks get the win. 113-100. Shout out to those in the chat that said between 100 and 110, which was actually the winning vote of the poll, because they were right. Well, the Nets only scored 100 today. So great job by the chat. Chat got it right. Magic said, where Claxton at? Right. Right indeed. But your New York Knicks get the dub tonight against the Brooklyn Nets. It is all but over. Shout out to your New York Knicks getting the win. Big dub. Led behind the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. We needed this game from Cat. We needed the turnaround effort from Cat, and we got it. 37 points from Towns, 12 rebounds, 2 blocks, all while shooting 70% from the field, 75% from the three. Karl Anthony Towns had himself a night. Jalen Brunson quietly with 27 points off of 53% shooting. The captain getting to his season average behind the scenes. Bridges also shooting above 55%, 16 points. We got some bench help as Jordan Clarkson put up 12 and fouled out along the way. No, he only had 5 fouls, right? He did not get that 6th foul. We had 2 from Tyler Kolek. We had 3 from Yabusele. He did not finish that alley-oop. Would have been at 5, but couldn't get that done. But your New York Knicks get the job done. A much-needed win to get us back on track. Knicks now 10-6 on the season. And we're back in action on Wednesday right before Thanksgiving as we play against the Charlotte Hornets in NBA Cup play. That one should be fun, and hopefully we will see ourselves move to 11-6, but we shall see. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I hope you guys are good. I hope everybody had a good time in today's play-by-play. I will be actually making my way over to Knicks Fan TV. I'll be a part of the post game right now, so I will see you guys over there. Shout out to all of you guys for rocking with us on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch said, did the bench warmers even score? Kolek is the only one that scored of the bench warmers. In that run, no, they went scoreless on that entire 2-minute span that they were out there. Frank White, very good call, but no. Shout out to you guys over on Twitch. Game One, I see you. Magic, my boy, I appreciate you. Frank B. Mills, I'm gonna say it. Pacome's jump shot release is trash. Send him to Chris Brickley or Lethal Shooter ASAP, or just send him to France where he can go work on his game and do whatever he wants to do for his career, because I don't get it. People try to yell at me when we drafted him saying he's only 18, he has potential. I don't get it. Peace and love. We're moving. But yeah, maybe. Shout out to Juice Man, I see you. Shout out to SZM rocking with us over on Twitch. But more importantly, I see you guys over here on YouTube. Shout out my members and mods. AG, Sevenfold, Daquan Tillery. You heard that, Daquan Tillery. Shout out to Chuck D. Shout out to RGT. Russell Whiskey. We got the Shells holding it down. Shout out to mods and members. Shout out to all my supers. And shout out to everybody else in between. I'll see you guys over on YouTube. I'm out of here. Good night. Over on YouTube. We're on YouTube. I'll see you on Knicks Fan TV. Is what I'm going to say on post-game. I'm out. See y'all later. Peace.
Yeah. One time for the city. Yeah. Same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own cost. Last of a breed to do it how we was taught. Gods in the rafters covering you and yours. Gather round the world's most famous battlegrounds. Infamous enough where they have it could do you proud. If you're not cut from it, it get harder to breathe it. In a concrete jungle with the garden is eating. Yeah, where one poster can hang you with a great speed. Where you can run up on